Hello, everybody. I don't really have a set goal today, but you know, side content. Let's see what we get ourselves into today. What kind of trouble in Eorzea we're gonna find? What kind of trouble we're gonna solve? I see some 31 quests I can turn in and do, and Thaumaturge is 31, so let's go here. Hi, no name. So defeat a monster in the eastern Singoloi Desert, and slay rested Yarzins, and acquire barbs. Okay. Nice simple hunting missions. And somebody else here. How is the no name doing? You doing okay, bud? Alright, there's that complete. No, I'll turn it in just in case. Speaking of Chocobo. Oh my. Furious anger. So furious? Very fitting. Big tiger man tells you to get the fuck out of there and stop spying on these women. Yeah, get the fuck out. So that's gonna be like up high, like crazy high or some stupid shit. I don't see anybody else. Oh. Hi, Nico. Welcome in. You're laughing. And there we go. Come on. Hi, not. Psych her up. Okay. Psych right there. Shit. Drink some water. Like I mentioned before, I don't have much of a goal currently. Just seeing what kind of trouble I make in Eorzea. I think I do have some class quests I can take care of, though. Man, I just hydrated, but alright. Thank you for the water, Seven. Thank you for the 10 stream streak, not. I almost couldn't get here the other night because the pathway was blocked by a level 50 enemy that was aggressive. And Ragnolf had fallen asleep. You don't know me. Something on weekend do now. I wish you could. I think you can on actual PC, but I wish I could move those special abilities on screen. Like, I can't really read that. Use something on weekend Dune Anglers. I'm going to assume it's the angler-sized sack. I don't remember what that does. Get him, Chocobo. No! God damn it. Oh, I just barely got it. Still wet from my shower a little bit. And not in a good way. Ew, no, baths are gross. Who wants to swim in their own filth? Don't give me that face. Hi, Danny. Baths are relaxing. If I'm that dirty, then yes, I'll take a shower. You know what's also relaxing that doesn't involve being in the fucking tub? A hot tub. Just go into a jacuzzi then. Plus, my bathtub is so fucking small, it doesn't even handle how big of a bear I am. So I can't even take a bath if I wanted to. Public baths are gross? No, they're not. You get to see naked men. Also, I'm not saying public bath, I'm saying a hot tub. Like a jacuzzi next to a pool. I tried using my parents' bath and fucking... That thing is so big that the fucking... And the water go... Like, even plugged in, the water would go down. And so, what water there is would get cold. And I'm like... I ran that shit for fucking 30 minutes and it didn't fill up. And this shit was cold. I'm like... What the fuck is the point of a big-ass bath like that? Hi, Ragnolf. South Shroud. Camp Chocobo. Let's see, Lowe's. Where's the furs at? Right here, man. Ow. I forget how to change my Chocobo. Like, I forget how to change them into like a tank and stuff. Wrong button. Hi, Behemoth! Welcome in. Hi, Ursa. Ah, wait. Unable to execute companions goes too low. There we go. Now he's a tank. It's good to see you, Behemoth. I haven't seen you here. I mean, it is first time chatting, so appreciate it. Oh my god, all the... I'm gonna have to... I think I can do this now. Wait, no. Not that. I think I can do this now. Sometimes you lurk? Well, thank you for the lurk. This is your first time chatting, though. Let's see. No, right here. This is full. Let's get rid of this one. Yeah. How many of these do I have? And I mean, I guess every... Like, every crafting class gives you one. Hi, Josh. Yeah, I was making some rounds and saw you on. Yeah, I'm usually on around this time at night, playing some 14. I do side content on the weekdays. And then weekends when I'm with Ragnolf is when I tackle the MSQ. I should go get Archer. Dishonor before death. Cutter's Cry. I don't have anything at 38 though. It's the Be. Yes. Bez. 15. Oh wait, these are class quests. Well, I guess it's time to do a bunch of class quests. Let me do the level 35 ninja, because I haven't done that yet. Closest would be 1 port. There, why, I did not even hear your footsteps as you approached. Yeah, because they were my chocobos. You're becoming more and more the shinobi with each day. Arboro has been awaiting your return. Please enter. Ah, Bear, it is clear from the manner in which you carry yourself that you have been most diligent in your training. But you're not the only one who has mastered the technique imparted to you. Behold my Eorzean bow, perfect in balance and form. Aha. Now it is time for your next lesson. Watch carefully my hands, Bear. With this mudra, the shinobi can summon the energies of the earth, chi, in our tongue. Etch its form from in your mind, and I shall show you how to employ it in battle. Tenchimuya. Chi, or Earth, marks the second mudra that you have learned. With this, you are ready to begin the next phase in your training. It is through the combination of mudra that you will find new techniques. The first technique I would impart to you is Raiton, lightning release. When heaven joins the earth, lightning will flash and thunder will roll. In other words, from the mudra 10 followed by chi, channel that energy forward and bolt of lightning will surge from your hands to strike your foe. As this is a more formidable technique than the Fuma Shuriken you have wielded thus far, I have taken care to reinforce the Mokujin outside the storehouse. Strike it with Raiton, and I shall observe. I give belly cuddles to Josh. Getting controller drift. My controller's getting worse every day. Hi, Rose. I'll hydrate. But be forewarned, these techniques require considerable exertion of your spirit, and performing one you will observe that some time is required before the mind settles and you are able to wield another. Now demonstrate Katan for me on the Mokujin over there. Thank you for the lurk. Damn it, that's right on. Fuck. There we go. No, but what is that emote? Splendid! Your grasp on fundamental mudra combinations is firm, but knowing the how of the technique is only the beginning. You must also understand when to employ it. Chunin is your word for shinobi who has attained full mastery of two mudra techniques. In that tradition, when a student is deemed by his master to show such potential, he is led to a waterfall outside the village to conduct intense training. I cannot take you to Doma, of course, but my maps tell me a place in Upper Lanaska that should suffice. Full Falls. The name is less than auspicious, but it will have to do. Meet me there, and we shall proceed. Somebody please send me a controller. Holy shit, Big Tomberry. Marberry. I love him. Though he'll probably murder my ass. Until today, I knew this place only as letters on a map. Gazing upon it with my own eyes, it is even more beautiful and powerful than I could have imagined. Yes, this will serve us well. My people do not worship your deities, 12. Our gods are all around us, in the trees, in the soil, in the crashing waters before you. Close your eyes and open your heart to the sound of the rushing falls, that you might purge your mind of all worldly thoughts and distractions. The techniques you have learned will serve you well in battle, but confuse the order of your mudra, and you can just as easily turn victory into defeat. It is imperative that you keep a single focus of mind. So it is the masters that have brought their students to the falls like this one for training since my ancestors' times. Who is the more foolish, the fool or the fool falls, or the fool who comes here without realizing he's been followed? Karasu. Now, here's a curious scene. The dim one is accompanied today not by his swallow, but his chirping house bird chick who fancies himself a shinobi. The dim one is displeased. This after our hero postponed 2 assassinations to make this little journey. Could his friends not greet him with a smile and some crumpets, or whatever it is that Europeans take with their tea? The dim one ponders. How did our hero know to find him here? Yet, the answer is plain as day. The dim one is a creature of habit and tradition. Where else would he bring his prized new pupil? Tradition! Our hero spits on tired tradition. No, for he is a shinobi of a different feather, ever changing, ever predictable, but always in style. Those who cling too closely to tradition are bound to suffer the fate of their forebears. Or are the lessons of the past so soon forgotten? Ready yourself, Bear. It appears that your training today will be of a more practical sort. But of course, all you had to do was ask nicely. It would be my pleasure to be your teacher for today. Your first lesson, little chick. Raiton's lightning will strike a single foe, while Kaiton's flames will raise many. Wield them wisely, or don't. It's only your life at stake. Oh, how generous is our hero, putting aside his killings and spyings to play mother hen to a horsebird chick. You will try and keep me entertained, won't you? Karasu, come back and face me with honor. I win. You fought well, Bear. I, however, should have known to expect the traitor's attack. I was careless to put you in danger. It will not happen again. It appears that Karasu has taken an interest in you, and I fear this complicates matters some. Let's return to the docks. There's much I would tell you. Big-ass dragon. Ah! Wow, I can finally hear notifications and shit. Thank you for the follow, Behemoth. Hi, Vigo. Hi, buddy. I would tell you a story of our past, a story of the traitor and why he must die at our hands. Growing up in the same village, I have known Karasi since we were both children. When we came of age, we began our training together under Master Gakkai. From a young age, it was clear that Karasi possessed an innate talent for our art that few could ever rival. Thank you for the sub. Hey, now you got the hat. No, I guess you missed a month, because technically this would be 4? From a young age, I spared no effort in my training, yet struggled to grasp techniques that he would master effortlessly. In his own way, he possesses a mind singularly devoid of wasteful thoughts, a mind seemingly unclouded by concepts such as right or wrong, good or evil. Despite this, deep down, I always thought of him as a brother. All that changed on that fateful day when Castle Doma fell to the Garleans. Someone had betrayed our homeland, sold our secrets to the enemy. Looking upon my friend as their bodies lay broken and bleeding, I saw a figure flee into the hills. It was Karasi. Were I younger, more naive, I might have pursued Karasi as he fled, in an attempt to reason with him. But it was clear that this man, this demon, was no longer one of us, if indeed he ever had been. Even Master Gakkai did not survive the slaughter. Did Karasu bear him some grudge, or was it merely the student's ugly pride? For our master's fate was the grisliest of all, his body mangled, his once proud face shattered beyond all recognition. I once held out hope. I hoped that if I crossed blades with Karasu in battle, that I might understand something of what it was that made him do those horrible deeds. Yet, each encounter only raises more questions. One thing is clear, however, Karasu could have killed us back at Full Falls, and he seemed fit, and yet he chose not to. It was as if he was testing us, testing you. Needless to say, this does not change our mission. For his crimes against Doma, Karasu must pay with his life. And yet, his thorough knowledge of us and our art has put Tsubame and I at grave disadvantage. But you, Bear, your thoughts, your movements are still unfamiliar to him. Yes, your presence might serve to break his focus and afford us an opening. Yet, to accomplish this, you must become stronger still. Promise me that you will not let up in your training. Ooh, Regal's subbing to me. I'll always be your dom. Don't worry, Regal. What about me? I don't know. Do you want to sub to me too? Shit. South Shroud, upper pads. Quarter melon would be quickest. Oh, it's over here, yeah. Hi, Pookie. That was luck, I think. New Gritty. Don't fret, Prince. You have my heart in a special way. My giggly hound is first romantically... Damn. He's gonna explode, you know. Leave me be, Bear. I must focus. Here. Check this shit out. Yes, I feel it. I feel it. This high-quality walnut lumber, it is your handiwork, is it not? Dense, durable, and expertly finished. There is no doubting your skill, Bear. Walnut furniture was once quite popular in Old Da. Maybe we could revive that tradition. Or better yet, produce a sturdier base for a new vanplate design. The possibilities are endless. Thanks to you, Bear, it seems I am now paralyzed with indecision. How you have grown, and in so short a time, you remind me of a dear friend, another soul possessed of great passion. Though we walk different paths, we pushed each other to give nothing less than our utmost. He even helped me through those times when inspiration failed me. I see much of him in you, and so I know I could hold you to the same high standards. Continue your work, Bear, and do not disappoint me. That's what I'm wearing. That would be better than what I'm wearing, but mine is high quality, making it better. Oh, better gloves. It is good you have come, Bear. Your talents are needed for a commission. The client asked for you by name, in fact. It would seem that the adventurer-turned carpenter has earned himself a reputation. You are to craft a walnut cane of unparalleled quality. When it is ready, bring it to me. I will not permit you to deliver anything less than perfection. So, high-quality cane, I'm gonna take it? Yeah, the walnut cane. I need growth formula beta. Fuck! This is why I have extras. Ah, fuck. There we go. And then go with Formula Beta would be from Alchemist, I believe? Yeah, he's called you Giggly Hound before. Why you sound so damn surprised? I need Quicksilver. Bear, can I bite Regal? He's your boyfriend. Really, I'm that high of an alchemist already? I feel like I barely done shit. Love, violence, and punishment are staples. Look, he might be my best friend, but he's your boyfriend. Teddy bear, can I nibble on you? Of course you can, Ragnolf. Have you made that cane bear? Yeah, you just watched me do it, bro. You've done well, Bear. The gentle curve of the crook appears as natural, as if it was destined to take such a shape. Indeed, your skillful application of growth formula has imbued this cane with new life, giving it the appearance of unworked wood. Wands and canes are perhaps the purest expression of the carpenter's creed, and that the finished product is a celebration of the wood's past life. I will leave a lot of marks. Oh, you're marking me? I see. Conjurers are, of course, highly attuned to the natural world. Hence, it is no small coup to craft a cane that satisfies. But your cane should meet with the client's approval. You may go and deliver it to him at the adder's nest. You'll leave Regal full of marks? What kind of marks? So this is Beaton's famed disciple. It pleases me that I can finally put a face to the name. I am Gerhard. Though I myself have no talent for conjuring, it is plain to see that this cane is exquisitely wrought. Aye, the cane is not for me. It is meant for a conjurer recently assigned to my unit. Her name is Ponette, a talented but stubborn soul who has this far resisted my every attempt to integrate her into our ranks. Yeah, what kind of marks? I have been here long enough to know that Godanians can be rather protective of their city, and that this can manifest itself in a deep mistrust of outsiders. However, I cannot simply order her to set aside her prejudices. I need her to trust me of her own volition. It is my hope that by giving her this cane, she will at least accept my leadership. You'll find her in Stallglad Fane. Please give it to her on my behalf. Oh my god. I'm supposed to deliver it to you, and then you're like, oh, deliver it to her. You fucking goddamn it. How long does the captain intend to keep me waiting? Does he have any idea how little time a conjurer has to spare? A gift? That Alamigan kept me waiting this long for some trinket he did not even see fit to deliver himself. Typical. These foreigners truly don't have the first idea about... Gods, it can't be. A walnut cane? And one so finely wrought that I scarce believe it man-made. To conjurers, our canes are the physical representation of our connection with the living world. They provide a focus for us to channel the focuses of nature and weave spells. I said focus twice. To possess a cane made of walnut is a dream most conjurers share, and I am no different. I see beauty of this cane and the heart of the man who made it. That an outsider could craft this flawless cane, I can forgive my impropriety adventure. I have never paid outsiders any mind, imagining them incapable of comprehending Gordanian tradition. Yet it seems that it was I who failed to comprehend. You have humbled me, adventurer, and opened my eyes. It is clear that you have worked hard to learn our ways, as has Captain Gerhard. I cannot thank you both enough. Though I do not deserve this cane, I swear that I will do my utmost to earn it. My thanks again, adventurer. Should you meet with the captain before I do, please convey my gratitude. And I'm going to bet it's the not fun you intend to leave. I'm going to lurk, Teddy Bear? Alright, thank you for the smooch. Man, how much running around do they want me to fucking do for this one simple quest? I knew it would not be easy pleasing her, but I've never doubted that Beaton's finest could deliver. Huh, I wonder, how is he? Still working too hard, I presume. So it goes. Anyway, duty calls. Thank you again, Bear. Please give my regards to the Timber Master. God damn it, game. Welcome back, Bear. Was the client satisfied? Interesting. So the client was not a conjurer himself. In any case, I'm glad to hear that the intended recipient was satisfied. I must know, Bear, who was this client? I only received their messenger, and I cannot fathom why they would not come in person. Gerhard? You are certain? I thought him far from Gordania or on campaign. When did he return? And why did he not greet me in person? We have known each other for so many years. Well, I can only assume that his duties leave no time for such necessities. I am glad to hear he is home and well. Thank you for attending this request, Bear. I look forward to our next meeting. One, 5 and 1, so it's 6. 1. Alright, better. Man, better body than what I just made myself. Damn it. You should be able to dye your own underwear. Like, if you take all your clothes off, you should be able to dye what's under. Ah, well, if it isn't bear, you grow more popular with every commission. Take that walnut cane, for example. You remember, don't you? The one you crafted not long ago? It must have left quite the impression on Gerhard, because he has once again requested your services. This time he would have you craft an oak longbow, a quality longbow, but I presume you already knew that. Gerhard's squad is considered one of the finest units in the Yellow Serpents. They are oft tasked with dangerous missions which carry them deep into hostile territory. Our soldiers should never want for the best material. I trust you will not disappoint, Bear. My tuition gets me punished again. It's like being back in school. Just kiss already. Fuck, guys. Come on. Fucking dorks. Oak longbow. I need an ash branch and some linen yarn. Could also do to make a high quality oak lumber and a high quality steel ingot. Oak lumber. Hopefully I can make a high quality one. I don't have oak! That's down in, I believe, South Shroud? Yes. What else did I need a ash branch. Where can I get an ash branch? Central Shroud or North Shroud. So I guess I'll walk to south, at least. Oh, I can do some botany. What the fuck is that chick wearing? Holy shit. So Fufusha has harvesting chamomile as well, does she? Return here when you have 15. Yeah, here you go. Here's a chamomile. $13, $14, $15. Ah, precisely 15 sprigs of chamomile. My thanks, friend. Ah, that distinct aroma. There's nothing like chamomile tea to calm the nerves. It is the perfect way to end the day, I reckon. Now, all I have to do is wait for your fellow harvesters to bring the rest, pack the lot, and drag it all to the airship landing. I expect I will have earned a cup or two of tea when that's done, though I rather suspect it will be the very last thing I fancy. I don't know if Fufusha mentioned, but this batch is bound for Olda. It would seem that the lords and ladies there have developed a taste for chamomile tea. Developed a taste, I said, but like as not, they drink it just to impress their neighbors. Wouldn't surprise me one bit if each cup has served on a golden saucer. That's ironic. Ah, but there I go again, spouting my old prejudice. It's a bad Gudonian habit, I know. Sooner or later, I'll have to get rid of it. Don't want a visiting old Don to splash hot tea in my face, now do I? Let's see. That's... oh, damn. That's probably what I'm going to be taking. That's 9 and 4, so 13. That's 2. That's... oh. That's 11. And that's 7. Yeah, so this just barely beats it out. I fear we have a situation on our hands, Bear. The guild's crop of alligator pears have been ravaged by vermin, and scarcely a day before the fruit was due to be picked. It is disheartening to see our labors go to naught, but such is the way of nature. Alas, our woes do not end there. And a fine example of ill timing, no sooner had the disaster come to light than we received an unusually large order for, yes, alligator pears from the Carline canopy. Yet, all hope is not lost, for the fruit also grows in the wild. We need but find enough to fulfill the order, 15 to be precise. Our man Soyix is charged with keeping track of such produce as may be harvested in the 12-wood. He spends most of his days around Bent Branch Meadows at this time of year. If there are alligator pears out there, he will know where to find them. Or pray seek him out, Bear, as do as he directs. Words. Rowdy Scott Bear, thank you for the follow! Oh, I've been raided. Dana Lyron, thank you for the raid. Floofpile, oh, I like Floofpile. Greetings, Raiders. I'm Bear with you, the Bear with you. I'm a variety streamer here on Twitch. I play single-player story-driven content. I just started Kingdom Hearts Birth by Sleep earlier today, and at night I do some Final Fantasy XIV. I do side content like the class quest and some side quests to help me catch up. And on the weekends I do the main scenario quests with my friend Ragnolf, who may or may not, probably not here right now, but can you give them a shout out, please, Regal? And what were you doing? I see, Rowdy Scott Bear, thank you. That you came from the raid. What nature giveth? I did I did a ninja quest earlier. I did some carpenter quests. Now I got some botany and some carpenter stuff I've got to know. I know you from Cold Streams. Yeah, I know you from Cold Stream as well. If I remember, you're the big green teddy bear? Yes. You're the green teddy bear. I remember. Thank you for giving them a shout out. Here, I'll give you a follow. Thank you for the raid. I very much appreciate it. Looking for alligator pears. I heard the unfortunate tidings. Yet, all we can do is take on the chin and cope as we best can. I recommend you search northeast of Quarry Mill. Wild alligator pears grow there, and we're doing well. And when I last passed through, Barring pest, they should be ripe for picking right about now. Quarry Barrel's South Shroud, I believe? Stream was good. I'm Final Fantasy 14 main. Just did some random stuff and then got catnabbed into doing Merchant's Tale. Was a good time. Ah, so you also kind of do random stuff like I do. Oh, and just so you know, the place you're going to is no different from any other untamed corner of the Twelveswood. By which I mean it's full of nasties. Botanists like myself avoid the area if we can help it, but it should be as you walk through a flower garden as an adventurer like you. Now, you had best be on your way. These alligator pairs aren't going to pick themselves. Why don't you just use the stealth skill that you obtained, bruh? I did need some... What was it? Carpentry, yeah. I need 2 ash branches. Let's see. That's somewhere around here. Over to the east. Okay. Yeah, I'm a retired raider. Hyper casual, housing, G-posing, crafting, gathering, and whatever. Yeah, I started in 2024 after, like... 5 years of a friend bugging me to play this fucking game, and because like I'm a huge Final Fantasy fan, so he's been trying to get me to play it since Shadowbringers came out, especially because I love Final Fantasy VIII, and he's like, you can use a gunblade, why are you not playing this game? And I don't know, I was kind of put off because I wasn't really big into MMOs, and then he told me like you can get the base game and the two expansions, the first 2 expansions, for free at no price, and it's like hundreds of hours of content. I'm like, why didn't you fucking tell me that sooner? You tell me it's free, I'm gonna play the damn game, and I fell in love with it. But Ash Branch, and there's the 2 I need, and I ended up buying the game because around that time, Dantra was coming out. So I bought a fuckload of Mountain Dew. I didn't know you streamed. Yeah, I started streaming in January. I came for the cat girls. Then I stayed because I was a great game. I had drunk a lot of Mountain Dew, and I got that Mountain Zoo bird that you can get from the Mountain Dew promotion. But I learned that you have to be a subscriber. Like, you can't be on free trial to use the Mock Station. Yeah, the Mountain Dew. But this was 10 years ago? So, since I couldn't actually get my Mountain Dew unless I paid for the game, I decided to pay for the game. And then I ended up not playing for a while, especially because I ended up having a falling out with my friend who got me into the game. So I really didn't have anybody to play with. And I moved out of town last year, and so my other friend, he gave me 3 months of the game as like a parting gift. But when I came back, I was just extremely disoriented. I didn't know what to do. I had so many abilities, I had so many quests. I was so confused trying to come back. But I decided that I wanted to do some community PvE content because I was doing a lot of Overwatch and a lot of Fortnite and a lot of Marvel Rivals, but I know not everybody not all my viewers want to play PvP games with me. So I originally wanted to do something like the thought was to do Fallout 76 because it's a PvE game, there's quests involved, and we can build houses, and we can like make a little town, and we can like manipulate the world, and I think that would be really cool and fun. But the problem with Fallout 76 is it's not crossplay. So I'd be leaving out a portion of my viewers. And I was recommended, why not do an MMO? So I decided to start a new character in Final Fantasy 14. And here I am. And I have a long-standing partnership with my friend Ragnolf. As mentioned, we play it every weekend together into the MSQ. Which led me to here, where he only really plays Ninja, and he mostly does the MSQ. I like to play every class, and I like to do all the side quests. I like to do everything. So I've kind of been behind him a lot. So I'm kind of just doing all that on the weekdays. So that when we play on the weekends, I'm not bogged down by all that, and we can actually do the main quest. But once this character gets to where I was before, I'm gonna swap over. But I've really been enjoying Hrothgar, so I'm gonna turn my other character into a Hrothgar. He's currently a big, sexy Rogadin. It's a good strategy, but bear in mind that a lot of unlocks to progress new areas are on the MSQ. Yeah. I don't have a ton left to do right now, because I do need to pick up Bard still, or Archer. I know from previous that's not something I played a lot of, so I've kind of been shirking it off a little bit. But I do have low-level quests still. Like, I have like a level 10 and a level 12 quest I can go to. What the hell is that? Hello. It's like Omega or some shit. Hello. Hello. Handsome Hroth. I mean, I'm pretty handsome. Ah! I like the Mountain Dew guard. Look at him. I don't know why I run everywhere when I can freaking use my Chocobo. This way. Dude, I'm wearing a purple shirt with red pants. I should dye my pants, probably. Vera? Ah. I mean, I look like a slob. Like, here. You want to say handsome? There we go. I mean, I like how... Oh no, blacksmith? Weaver? Yeah. I kinda like... Oh wait. I have better gloves. Right here. Nope. It's these ones. I like how this looks. I know it's casual and everything. Stop scaring the poor floof with mechanical spooters. It's the shield. I'm far enough on my other character to know what that means. That's the shield I use too as a paladin. Let's see. I was harvesting some pears. That's a crafting log, not gathering log. Sun lemon. Oh, is it? I don't know what level it's supposed to be. Okay, what's... Oh my god, Mountain Dew! Hello! A Tonberry! Wait, where's Pet? I want to pet the Tonberry. Yes. I don't have... yeah, I have my toy... I think, yeah. But do you recognize the sword? I don't think I do. I know the shield. Is that a kilt? Okay, I'm free from ads. Welcome back from ads. It's called... Oh, it's Zantet's... Oh, it's Odin's sword. That's pretty cool. A green and blue Harath. That's pretty cool. Matcha is me? Ah! That makes sense. Here, I give the big green teddy big hugs. Where's Hug? There. I'm at least a little sexy with my open shirt. I beat him up, called him a wimp, and took his sword. Hugs. I hug everybody. Where's emote? There we go. Yes. Taking his sword may not have been the smartest decision, lore-wise. Ah, the Sky Builder, I like the kilt, though. You're a very Scottish Hroth. Yeah, well, he's in my head, and he's gonna contend with the inner beast. See how well that goes for it. It's going to be fun when you're walking about and suddenly got struck by lightning. Yeah. I think I have Fran from Shadowbringers. It's true, hence the name. Oh, right, duh, Rowdy Scott Bear. Matcha. You're like matcha tea. Puppy. You get the Tonberry in the Tonberry dungeon, I assume? The last name is Scots Gaelic for Ice Bear. Oh, that's cool. It's kind of what my Rogan's name is. My Rogan's name is Rimbar. Yeah, Rimbar Snow Risenson, which means in the Rogan language, Frostbear, the son of Snow White. No, from Treasure Dungeons or POT, House of the Dead. I'm surprised it's not from the Tonberry dungeon. Treasure Dungeons, is that the one from Maps that I remember doing before? very intimidating to have, like... Hi. Damn, I can't be very sexy. I could be, I guess, a knight in charming. Charming knight. I mean, I could pop over on my ult if you want. I'm gonna go find those pairs. Let's see, the quest log should tell me again, right? It should be able to point out the... God damn it, it doesn't... Does it remind me? Oh, yeah. According to Solio, wild alligator pairs grow in an area northeast of Quarry Mill. This is Quarry Mill, right? Yeah, northeast. So... Well, these are trees. Right, pears are from trees. Really? I stream MSQ on alt on my alt on Sundays. It's a Tonberry. I mean, I stream MSQ on Saturday and Sunday. I'm about to make myself a new frickin' axe at this point. Or hatchet. Which one? This is level 23? Yeah. Let's see. I'm level 34. So I could handle a steel hatchet. Oak lumber. Isn't that what I was after? Yeah, I need it. Okay, so I need to go down here to get some oak. Cool, I'll follow you. Actually, is there a... No, there's not. Thank you for giving Rowdy Scott Bear a shout out. You know, maybe I could do it with just regular steel. Hopefully. Oh, I definitely could. Welcome back, Ragnar. And then back up to quarry mill. There we go, 15 pairs. Let's see if I can craft that that bow now. Nice. Nice, nice. Blueberry Tonberry. I love it. Please tell me you're a ninja. Tonberry. Yes, you're a ninja. Doink them. That is amazing. Is that a sleep? Is your Chocobo sleep near? Doink. That outfit must be terrifying for the locals. I love it. Oh, that's so cute. That is just great. I pet the Tonberry. Is that White Mage Tonberry? Yes. One thing of linen yarn. Okay. Weaver. Okay, linen yarn. Oh. I need 2 flax. Flax is down there, I believe. Since all my glams are still the Tonberry suit, I dye them based on the job crystal colors. Ah. I thought you'd be more dedicated to using a knife. Oh, I guess maybe you could do Dark Knight and have a gigantic knife. I guess Paladin would be a knife and a shield. Flaxes by Camp. Yeah. I know that much. I grabbed one. I'm sure you could probably just give me a ride down there, but whatever. No inventory space, really? I'll grab the Tonberry. Ninja is main until Viper unlocks, but anything stabby works, yeah. Paladin, Dark Knight, maybe Gunbreaker. I have a good knife. Uh, Dear Dragoon? Dragoon, well, and yeah. I mean, Dragoon's mostly one of my mains anyway, because Dragoon's always been my favorite class in Final Fantasy anyway. That's divisible by 2, takes 2, so that's about 12. I think that's good for now. Laptop, don't go to sleep, I need you. Same. Yeah, Dragoon is awesome. Weaver. Should make myself a new spinning wheel. If you don't succeed, try again. Though both the year and a couple of SIDs made me appreciate Machinist too. I also love Blue Mage, but not too big of a fan of it here in 14, mostly because you can't really do anything with it. Like, you can run the dungeons and stuff, but like, it's there for funsies instead of progression. The fuck is the point of this then? Let's try and let's see. Armor. It's not gonna be a ton of XP, but laps in all 100s? I mean, plenty of people will have that. But welcome in. You can do it? Yeah, eventually. Bedtime for me. It was nice meeting you. Yeah, it was nice meeting you too. Thank you for stopping by. Thank you for the raid. Cool. Okay, that was just barely. But did it. I think that means it's time to make some new gear soon. Especially because I'm on 15 shoes. There's got to be something better I can make. Uh, 15 pairs. And made the high quality oak bow. Alright. I know this stuff isn't the most exciting, so thank you for, you know, staying with me. I could just as easily do this off stream, but I want to do it on stream anyway. This way. Have you brought the longbow? Yes, I have. There it is. Marvelous, simply marvelous. Some carpenters claim that oak is ill-suited for use in longbows, and that other woods are far more preferable. But I would say you've chosen your material as well. This particular specimen is both hard and elastic, and I see no reason to believe it will take a permanent bend. I believe in you? Aw, thank you. I was trying to keep with the theme. I love puns, especially bear-themed ones. Of course, we have you to thank for that. The finest materials are nothing without a skilled craftsman to mold them. Indeed, this longbow is a testament to your ever-growing skills. Gerhard will approve, and you may take it to him in the adder's nest. As long as he doesn't say, hey, this is for, like, so-and-so, can you go give it to them? And then I go give it to them, and like, oh, can you go thank him? And then I go thank him, and he's like, hey, go tell your boss. Oh, Bear, do you have that longbow I requested? Yes, here you go. My word, I see my faith in you is not misplaced. I have a young archer under my command who will be thrilled to receive this. Please tell me don't go deliver it. It's of critical importance that Mace Squad keeps its weapons and armor in good shape. Our reconnaissance missions often require that we spend weeks in isolation without any form of support. In fact, We leave for our next mission on the morrow. Unfortunately, this means I must once again postpone my visit to the guild. If Beaton complains, just give him a piece of quality lumber on my behalf. That should provide ample distraction. He's always been more passionate about his work than anything else. But I imagine you learned that long ago. Until we meet again, Bear. Oh, thank the heavens. Major Laser, damn, I didn't know he plays this game. Gerhard is satisfied, hey? Another mission? I understand. We are both professionals with responsibilities that cannot be ignored. Even so, it always gives me cause for worry. I do not question his ability as a commander or as an archer, but irrational as it may be, forgive me, I am cursed with this overactive imagination. There's nothing, never mind. We shall speak again next when I have a commission for you. Airplanes are clawful for real? Yes. They're not clawful. They're bemusing. I can't think of something. 3. That's definitely not better. Oh wait, no, that is better. So 6 and 3, so 9. And these ones will give me 4. Yep. It's usually gonna be the body, I can tell. Unless I already have that from another quest. And more of these fucking things that I don't know why I have like tons of. I can just get rid of these now. Ooh, some high quality silk? Hell yeah, give me that. Apprentice smock. Wow, this is very boring clothing. And it's a dress, too. I guess it's a tunic, but... I can't dye this? The crafting quest? Just give tons of them? Yeah. That is so bad. Why can't I dye this? Well, if I can't dye it, I have a better idea. Let's see. Vesper Bay ticket. There we go. I don't have to look at it. He didn't have a new quest for me, did he? No. Okay. Out of water. Electronic, yeah. I already read that. Ah! There we go. I don't possess any glamour prisms. Fuck! I forget how to get those. Ah, controller. Those balls, that's... We've really outdone ourselves this time. Master Workfor is bound to be pleased. Save the talk. We have crates to move. Rirukuda, it is you, isn't it? He looks like Riku. Chichuto and Master, it's been a while. You vanished from the guild with nary a word, and we find you here smuggling Somnus with those villains? What is the meaning of this? Ryukuda, my boy, I didn't teach you how to fight so you could become a pox on society. My student or no, you must be held accountable. Chituto, Bear, your lesson begins. Apprehend the smugglers. You lot, take care of these meddlers. Why is it Riku? Why is it tiny Riku? Wait, what's the lesson? Beat up these assholes? That's not really a lesson, that's a challenge. Person of War's armor. Hamon Holy Fist. Wait, is it? If you know who I am, then you know that it's good for you. Come quietly, or through you will be in trouble. Holy Fist, don't make me laugh. You're being fooled of all of you. Who's fooling who? What in the world are you talking about? It was a dark night several moons ago. I was out in the wilds, training alone. From a distance, I caught sight of Master leaving the tavern and turning for the city. Thinking to accompany him back, I followed on his heels and was about to call out when I saw this. You challenge the Holy Fist? You have fighting spirit, I'll grant you that, but you do well to know your limits. So be it, ha! Master? You read my every move. You're no ordinary marmot. Master! All I wanted was to be surrounded by scantily clad maidens. When my time came, the gods are cruel. Master, what is the meaning of this? Explain yourself! Now you've seen it with your own eyes. Master was beaten by a marmot. A common bleeding marmot. He would remind us how strong he was at every turn, but he was lying through his teeth. God, I can scarce believe my eyes. Wait till Master Ragfar learns about this. Damn, get Rick, son. Forgive me, Chichito. Bear, I didn't mean to deceive anyone. Least of all my students. Hamon Holy Fist conquered every foe that stood before him, but he couldn't conquer old age. My strength, my reflexes, my endurance, they've all left me. There's nothing here but a decrepit old man. Can't remember if I did this yet. No, and I'm out of water. I would be alone for a while. I'll make my own way back to the guild from now on. You're to do so, Chudo bids bear. For shame, get a bigger bottle. I drink regular bottles you get from Walmart and or my local market. Let me go get one. I'm back! And sometimes I drink Gatorade, which I had in my afternoon stream. Lying away in the designated location. But thank you for the water. Oh wait, it must be for... yeah. It's from a grand company. Let's go do this first. Thanks, Ko-Fi Bear. Bear, a moment, if you please. Pray allow me to shatter that urn. I thought that if I assisted you with your task, then my brothers might finally deign to take me seriously. So I followed you. Dude, it's Chocobo. What do we got here then? A couple of nosy sand rabbits that are about to get skinned? Oh, dear gods, where did they come from? It's okay, Bussy. Every fight can get by. Yeah. That was simply incredible, Bear. I wish I could wield in this that same sort of power. Your head looks like a coconut. I became an alchemist in hopes of creating some manner of mana amplifying elixir, but all my efforts have been for naught. The results have been far too mild to make any difference. I'll never be a thaumaturge like my brothers at this rate. I'll forever be the pitiful, powerless little sibling. Mormo's urn. If I destroy it, then maybe my family will see what I'm capable of. Wait! Don't you dare break my urn! Ah, what the? Did that piece of pottery just talk? Are you Mormo, the Void Scent? Well, yes, I am Mormo, but I am one of the nice Void Scent. It was that nasty one that has sealed me up in here for helping a mortal. If you would be so kind as to open the lid for my urn, I would be happy to grant you a wish. Anything you desire. Fortune? Fame? I'm not really interested in fame or fortune, but perhaps there is one thing. I'd like to have etheric power to equal that of my brothers. The head power, is it? A perfectly acceptable wish. In fact, I sense the latent ability buried deep within your spirit. It would be a simple thing for me to turn it loose. What is that thing about? Open the lid. Damn, look at that bulge. Holy shit. I mean, what? I'm not staring at your Rothcock. Well, I don't feel different at all. I think Mormo might have been lying. Come, Bear. It's time we were leaving, or wouldn't supposed to break this turn. Then, that is that. Yes, this will be such fun. I mean, it would be nice to return home after this excitement. Welcome back, Bear. I'm glad to see you're making a habit out of not dying. Oh, yeah, thanks. Before we discuss your trial further, however, I would ask you about Chocobo. When I saw him but a few moments ago, he seemed odd. Well, odder than usual. Well, you happen to know of it. Chocobo joined me at the trial. Bussy was at your trial? It is extraordinarily dangerous and foolish to interfere with a thaumaturge's training. I shall have to scold him most heartily. Such unpleasantness aside, I am impressed that you claimed victory in spite of this unexpected development. The teaching of the Yawning Abyss has served you well. With your experience and control thus demonstrated, I believe you are ready to add a new spell to your repertoire. Scathe. This elementally neutral blast of force will prove effective against all manner of opponents. Scathe looks amazing in frickin' Final Fantasy Tactics Advanced, but here it's just like really lame. In Tactics Advanced, it's a gigantic fucking laser, and it was like really cool. As I am sure you are eager to test this incarnation's efficacy, I shall grant you leave to return to your training. I pity the next hostile creature that crosses your path. Okay, give me the money. Learn Scathe. Barrett, you're safe. I feared you had fallen victim to the Mage Slayer. Have you not heard of the recent spate of gruesome killings taking place within Olda? Each case involves at least 100 dead, at least one dead thaumaturge. Yeah, 100 dead. At least one dead thaumaturge, and every corpse is found bloody, battered, and utterly drained of etheric energy. No tidings aside, I'm glad to see you alive and glowing with vitality. It is a time for you to delve into the final chapter of the Yawning Abyss. Chocobo, our second youngest sibling, will read it to you from the Threat of Perplexity. Brahaha! Greetings, Bear. Are you once more prepared to pursue the pages of power and peril? Then let us begin. The Threat of Perplexity. Ah, how magnificent the daunting power we wield. Flames pursue, ice transfixes, and lightning dances into the ranks of our enemies. But what terror descends when from all sides those ranks close? Flames are smoldered, ice crushed, and lightning grounded. Know you this threat, and we're the multitudinous foe. Is the point of this passage readily apparent? It would be most problematic, for example, should you meet this malefic mage slayer, and he or she proves to be multiple murderers. What a thaumaturge needs is a thick-set thrall, or courageous companion to accompany him in cases where collective cronies are expected. Now, as for your trial, Chocobo, pray allow me to suggest a practical course for Bear's training. The town is buzzing with the news of yet more slaughtered thaumaturges, their mutated bodies found fouling the waters of Nofika's wells. I would have Bear aid me in hunting down the culprit while the trial is yet fresh. Bear may have tolerated your interruption of his trial the last time, Bussy, but you are hardly the hardy henchman he needs to clear such a hazardous hurdle. Your concerns are understandable, brother. If it would allay your fears, I can introduce Bear to a valiant warrior who recently interred my employee. You have secured the services of stalwart swordsman? Then that would indeed be in line with learning the lesson of the day, perhaps. Come now, Bear, let us be about your business before Chocobo has change of heart. I'll be waiting for you in Nafika's wells. Was that Chocobussy? He's one with that Bussy, though. Ah, fuck. I was getting confused. Is someone supposed to be there? I've been doing some thinking, Bear. While 'tis true that Master had been deceiving us, he meant us no harm. Besides, I owe him my life. Had he not taken me in all those years ago, I would have died in some ditch. I could never bring myself to hate him. Even if he were an ordinary old man, I would still respect him. Alas, with the truth of his condition revealed, Master Hamon has lost his sense of purpose, his will to teach. I cannot bear to see him like this. I want him to regain his confidence, but for this he needs to regain his former strength. Listen, Bear, Master even said that you remind him of his younger self. Were you to continue showing rapid improvement, I dare hope that it would rekindle his fighting spirit. To this end, I will teach you a new technique, one of which Master Hamon used to great effect during his prize fighting days. Still Peak, it's called, and it sees you channel your gathered chakra into a powerful attack performed with your entire body. Make this technique your own, Bear, and strive to grow stronger still. When next Master Hamon beholds you, he will surely be moved to action. Still Peak learned. I don't remember what that is. Allow action change setting or disable. Steel meditation, still Peak setting. Opens a chakra. Up to 5 chakra can be opened at once. Opens all 5 chakra when used outside of combat. Triggers the cooldown of weapon skills upon execution. Reverse the execution of weapon skill triggers the cooldown of this effect. Delivers an attack with potency of 180. Can only be executed while in combat and under the effect of 5 chakra. 5 chakra close upon execution. Oh, it's you, Bear. I'm sorry, but I don't have anything to teach you. If I ever did at all, you're far better training under Chuchudo. You'll find her over yonder. Just leave me be. I was so hopeful that seeing you improve in leaps and bounds would spur Master Hamon out of his old doldrums. Seems more must be done. Perhaps the end result is not so important as the matter in which you get there. In other words, if you were to train precisely as Master Hamon once did, overcome the self-same challenges that he did in his youth, I dare say it would stoke the fires in his fighting spirit. Listen well, Bear. Master once told me that he used to refine his combinations by provoking deadly creatures into unleashing their fury upon him. For this purpose, he often went into the southern part of Drybone to fight the hornet clouds there. To this day, the tree trunks that he struck to stir the Vilekin from their hives bear the mark of his fists. Only to seek out these trees and do so as Master Hamon once did. Strike them with a bootshine combo and fight the hornet clouds that emerge. Once you have felled enough of the creatures to collect 3 of their stingers, return here and present them to Master Hamon. They will remind him of better days, I am sure of it. Hi, Josh! Unfortunately, that is where I'm going to be ending it today. Thank you for joining me, doing some class quests, some gathering, some crafting class quests, all that random good stuff. And thank you for the raid. And thank you for the follows, everyone. Hydrate. Get hydrated, nerd. Wow, calling me a nerd? I thought you loved me. We barely made it, yes. Alright, let me find a raid target. But I appreciate every one of you. Is anybody on doing Final Fantasy? I don't think so. Let me check. I do love you, Bear, but you need to hydrate. Yes, I have been hydrating. I drank a whole bottle of water. But it is hot in my room. Like, stupidly fucking hot. Nope, nobody I'm following is doing Final Fantasy 14 right now. So, I think I'm gonna drop you off with Ray. He's doing some art. Let's go pester him. Call him cute. Yeah, thank you for joining, Regal. And of course, Bear is with you. Is my raid message. Use my emotes if you got them. I'll be back tomorrow afternoon with some more Kingdom Hearts Birth by Sleep as Terra, and then tomorrow night will be more Final Fantasy 14, doing this kind of shit again, just fucking around. Thank you for coming, Rowdy Skybear. I assume you helped guide the raid, so thank you for bringing them in. And I'll see you all tomorrow. Goodbye.